Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be friends with a ghost? Okay, Mr. King, we all know you've thought of this. You don't count. Well, that's exact. Jack, your best friend is Zero. Of course you're friends with a ghost. You don't count either. Anyway, that's exactly what you're going to get in this book. Anaya's Ghost by Vera Brosgol. I know it sounds crazy, but it does happen. It's a supernatural graphic novel, and Anaya is a typical high school student immigrated from Russia. Anaya is just trying to get through school. From boy troubles to struggling with grades, Anaya is facing it all. One day, after a particularly hard day at school, Anaya is preoccupied on her walk home and finds herself suddenly falling down a well. Scared and alone, Anaya is freaked out, especially when she finds out she's stuck in a well with a skeleton. Suddenly emerging from that skeleton is a ghost named Emily. Emily tells Anaya that she's stuck in the well because she's unable to wander too far from her bones. When Anaya is finally rescued, she is saddened to leave her new friend, but is happy to be returning home anyway. But she's not sad for long because the next day in school, Emily pops up behind Anaya. Confused, Anaya finds out she accidentally scooped up one of Emily's bones into her backpack when leaving the well. Emily asks Anaya if she can stay with her and promises to aid her in her troubles, including the guy she likes. Anaya agrees and things start picking up for her. While hanging out one night, Anaya asks Emily, "How'd you die?" Emily states that her whole family was murdered one night. Anaya is shocked, and Emily states that she promises to help Anaya achieve all the things she was unable to achieve while she was alive, including getting a guy, because her husband, or future husband, was killed in World War I. Excited to finally get to talk to the guy she likes with confidence, Anaya is shocked back into reality when she finds out the guy she likes for so long is not a Prince Charming, but instead is just a slimy, yucky frog. Anaya is angry at him, and while walking home from that night, and that night of a snapped reality, Anaya realizes that Emily's acting different. Insisting that Anaya go back and get the guy, Emily won't take no for an answer. Freaked out by Emily's sudden change of attitude, Anaya is determined to find out the truth about Emily. Will this lead to her and her family getting hurt, or worse? Find out with Anaya's Ghost. So, Anaya's Ghost is obviously a perfect book for anyone who loves a typical yet atypical ghost story. It's also great about anyone who loves a good coming of age novel, who especially might love a Russian immigrant story. Maybe you are Russian, maybe you're learning about Russian history. This is just a great book to learn about all that stuff. Or read about all that stuff. The graphic novel pictures are in black and white, and you'll see when I do my read along. But anyone who loves graphic novels will jump at the opportunity to read this, not only because it's a great graphic novel with a great plot line, but the drawings, even though, like I said, they are in black and white, are great. They really do tell the story very well. And you'll be looking at the images for a lot of detail and a lot of things to pick up while you read along to the story. This is also perfect for people who are just starting graphic novels because it is an easy read. There's nothing really super confusing about trying to read the graphic novel. It's just panel, 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 panel. It doesn't jump like some other graphic novels do. And it does read like a story for the most part, whereas some graphic novels, it's just dialogue and you don't really know what's going on and whatnot. This reads like a story through the pictures, and you're able to tell pretty easily what's going on. So I'm going to read you a passage now, but I'm going to read it to you like it's a picture book so you can see the details of the pictures. And So to give you some context, in this scene, Anaya's at a house party. She's trying to get the guy she likes. And she asks someone where he is. She tells him she tells him he's upstairs, and she goes upstairs looking for him and happens to run into the guy she likes' girlfriend. So we're gonna start with this panel. And that's the guy she likes. That's his girlfriend, and that's Anaya. Now I'm sorry for the glare, everyone. You can see her questioning what's going on. That's better. You can see her questioning what's going on. And then you see the girlfriend. So she goes, "Hey, Elizabeth." And she turns around. And Elizabeth says, "Oh, it's you. Hey. What are you doing up here? Where's Sean?" "Oh, Sean's in the bathroom. Preston had too much to drink, and Sean's helping him out." And then Anaya says, "Really? Saw Preston downstairs. He didn't seem that bad." And you can see her questioning everything. "Oh, yeah, he just got into the Jaeger, and hey, Liz." And that's Sean talking. "Who are you talking to out there?" It's Anaya. Anaya, hang on, I'm coming out." And you see him come out. Of course, he pokes his head out, and that's Sean. "Hey, Anaya, what's up? I really like your shirt." "Heh, thanks. So how's Preston feeling?" "Preston?" And then you can see her starting to figure out it's not Preston in there. And then that says giggle, and you can tell it's a girl. And then it says here, "Oh yeah, of course, Preston. He's looking pretty rough. I think he's done in the bathroom, so I've just got him lying down in there." But the lie soon comes out because you hear, "Sean, who's that you're talking to?" And Sean's panicking. He goes, "Keep it down, Amber." And that's when Anaya figures it out. "Amber's Matt's girlfriend? Amber? Oh yeah, she helped me track Preston up here." "Sean, I'm getting bored in here by myself." Listen, I know this looks, forget it. You're cool, right, Anaya?" "I have to say, you look really good tonight. You can come and hang out with us if you want." And then you can tell Sean's girlfriend's getting upset. No, I'm good." "Well, suit yourself. You know where I am if you change your mind. Maybe a bit more of a signal next time, Liz." And you can tell he's mad at her. Like, you can see it in his face. And then the door clicks shut and you hear giggling again. And then Anaya's left alone with Liz. And she goes, "I can hear you thinking it. So go ahead and say it. Why are you just standing there, keeping watch?" And that's Anaya, and she's annoyed. We've been together for 3 years. I know Sean so well. Sure, he gets bad at parties, but I'm the one he's seen with. I'm the one people look at and know that's his girlfriend. Don't you understand? I love him." And then Anaya finally, it has clicked for her, but she's really just done with them at this point. "Yeah, I get it. See you around, Elizabeth." And then she leaves the party. So you'll see her walking down Liz is alone. She's leaving the party, which this guy hit on her, and that's why he's of significance. And then she's outside the house. And then she's walking, and then Emily, this is her bone. She turned it into a necklace so Emily can be with her at all times. And then this is Emily coming out of the bone, if you can see it. My fingers. So I'm going to stop there. And the reason why I picked this passage, and I find it, and that I find it really important, is the fact that this is a turning point for both the plot and Anya and Emily as a character. So when you're reading a book, keep that in mind. When you're reading the book, keep that in mind when you come to that point, that that's where things start to go south and take a turn for the worst. And I hope you enjoy this book, and good luck reading it, and have fun, because it's a great read. Bye, guys.